Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to talk about accounting and bookkeeping for rental industry. This will the few topics that we're going to cover in today's video. So let's start with the rental income and expenses. In rental income and expenses, you will need to keep a record of all the sources of your income, on all the streams of your income when you are renting your property. Like if the tenants are paying you, then the amount that you are receiving from the tenants will be considered as your income, and you have to record them properly. And also you will need to maintain the date when they were paying and how much amount they were paying and what the source of their payment, if it's cash or online transaction or credit card, anything like that. You need to record and categorize all these sources of your revenue as per their categories to make sure that you don't have any uncategorized transactions. Next is expenses. In expenses, you will need to record all the outflows and all the expenses in your rental business. Like this will include your maintenance fees, your repairs of your place, the insurance premium of your place. That if your property is having some kind of insurance, then the insurance premiums, the property tax, the utilities that are done in your property, like the electricity bills, water bills, or any other supply bills. And also the advertisement cost, what the cost of your advertisement, if you were listing that property on rents, then you have done certain kind of advertisement, then the cost of that advertisement will be calculated as an expenses. And also the property management fees, like the cleaning services and all, will be considered in property management fees, and any other relevant expenses that you have done. And in this also you will need to categorize all these expenses as per the categories. This will help you to track and analyze where your money is being spent. Next is lease agreement. In lease agreement, you need to maintain copies of all the lease agreements with the tenants. These agreements will outline the term of your rentals, like the duration of the duration of rent, how much time you are renting your property, the rent amount, how much amount that you have told that I will take this much of amount. Then this will also you will need to record the rental amount, their payment schedule, when they will pay you the rent. And also the additional terms and condition, if you are making, like you can't do that in that property, you can't do this in that property, that all will be calculated and recorded as lease agreement, and you will maintain all the copies of these things. Next is security deposit. In security deposit, you will need to keep a separate record to ensure that these are the certain things of the security deposits. When a security deposit very important when you are doing a rental business, because this is the only thing where you are assured that this man can pay the rents. Next is bank reconciliation. In bank reconciliation, you need to regularly reconcile your bank statements with the records that you have made, with your financial records. Okay, you will need to verify all the transactions, that all the transactions are accurately recorded. This will include your rental incomes, your expenses, the deposits that have been done from the tenants, or any other things. This will help you to find if there is any error in the transaction or not. Next is charts of account. In charts of accounts, you need to establish a comparative charts of account specific to your rental business. This will help you to categorize your income and expenses properly, and this will also help you to generate meaningful financial reports so that you can see where your money been outflowing and inflowing. Record keeping. In record keeping, you will need to maintain all the records related to these financial things, like the invoices, the receipts, and the bank statements, lease agreements, and any other tax related documents. You need to record all these documents accurately. Next is tax compliance. In tax compliance, you will need to maintain an organized record of all the financial documents that you have been having. Okay, this will include your invoices, your receipts, bank statements, your lease agreements, tax related documents, and make sure that you do a systematic filling of all these things. So let's talk about financial reporting. Financial reporting is very important when it comes to any business. Okay, in financial reporting, you will need to generate financial reports such as your profit and loss statement, how much profit that you have been making from doing this rental business, how much loss that have been done from doing this rental business, and the balance sheets that you've been making. And also you will need to make sure that how's your cash flow management is. Okay, so this financial reports will provide you an insight into your business health. How is your business health? And it will also help you to make decisions. What decisions you need to take as per the growth of that business, or if there is any losses, then what decision you have to make on that. What are key performance indicator? Key performance indicator are the indicators that shows the growth and track success of a particular industry. Okay, so let's talk about some of the key performance indicators that are commonly used in rental industry to measure the performance and the track success and growth of this rental industry. So let's touch base the first indicator. First indicator is rental revenue. This indicator will measure the total revenue that been generated from your rental operations. Next is rental occupancy rate. This indicator will calculate the percentage of the rental units or the property that are occupied. If you are having 4 flats, then what the occupancy rate of that 4 flats, or how many flats are occupied. If there is 3 occupied, then it shows high demands of your company's rental property. Next is average rental rate. What is this indicator will determine the average rate of which your properties or units are rented. What is the average rate of the property that you do on rent. Next is rental return on investment. This indicator will measure the return on the investment for your rental properties. And then rental yield. This indicator will calculate the percentage of the return on investment based on the rental income that you have been generated in relation to the value of your property. What's your value of the property and what the rent been generated on that value of the property. That will be calculated in a rental yield indicator. Next is tenant retention rate. This indicator will measure the percentage of the tenants who renew their rental contracts. If someone has a contract of 6 months, then if he renew the 6-month contract, then if he extends the period of the rent, then it is a good indicator. Next is rental unit turnover time. This indicator will measure the average time it takes to prepare a rental unit for a new tenant after the previous tenant has been left. And the next is maintenance and repair cost. This indicator will track the expenses associated with the maintenance and the repairs of your rental property. Next is customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction indicator measures the satisfaction level of your rental customers. Through you can have their feedbacks, you can have their reviews. What are the reviews on their stay, or anything like that. This will help you to have an insight into your business, and it will help you to see the areas where you need to be improved. Next is rental arrears. This indicator will track the amount of the rental income that is past or in arrears. Okay, so if someone is your tenant, okay, and haven't gave you the monthly rent, then how much time that thing happens will be calculated in this indicator. And here at Meru, we have a team of experts that do accounting and bookkeeping for the rental industry, and we use some of the very streamlined softwares to do this accounting and bookkeeping. So that was all for the accounting and bookkeeping for rental industry. Thank you and have a nice day.